Hey guys, Broheen here with a quick mage spec for you. We're going to take a look at 61 Pyromancer. So fill up the 61 Pyromancer tree all the way. Necromancer is going to have 10, 5 of it in Death's Ally, 5 in Fresh Graves. Harbinger tree is going to have 5 in Eldritch Knowledge. We're going to quick take a look at the macros so you guys can get those right away. These macros will be put in the description, so please copy and paste them out of there. It makes things a lot easier. You can copy and paste them right to the macro editor. So the first one, your main spam, is going to be a fireball spam. You're going to have Flame Bolt, Inferno, Extinguish, and Fireball. Second one is going to be your hard-hitting and countdown macro. That's going to consist of Prime, Countdown, Burning Shield, Heat Wave, Fusillade, and Fulminate. You're going to have a Cinderburst proc macro for stop casting Fireball and cast Cinderburst. You're also going to have an AOE macro for Backdraft that's cast at GTAE Backdraft, Flame Rupture, and at GTAE Firestorm. What the at GTAE does, if you don't know, it's going to make your AOE spell cast at whoever or whatever you are targeting, friendly or enemy. It's a lot nicer because you don't have to drag that circle across the ground and try to place it accurately. It'll place it right on top of whoever you have targeted. So those are the 4 macros. The 3 buffs that you're going to be using are Glyphs of Power, Flaring Intellect, and Pyromancer's Aegis. We have our 3 main macros here, which I have on 1, 2, and 5. Those 3 are the main ones you're going to be using for this. We're going to have Withering Flames down there and Flame Volley down here. Those are for if you're not instant casting something at any time during this spec. You need something to fill the void with so you're not sitting there casting and losing DPS. So if you have charge, you're always going to want to hit Withering Flames. If you don't have charge, you're going to want to hit Flame Volley every once in a while. If your procs aren't coming up and all your cooldowns are used, it can take a little bit, so you might end up using both Flame Volley and Withering Flames just to take up that time and still maintain some constant DPS. Internalized charge is down here that you can use anytime you want, really, as long as you have full charge and you don't have a Fusillade and a Fulminate coming off a cooldown. You can use that to drain your charge and increase your damage by 19%. It's always nice to have down there. One more tip for you: after the countdown macro is done, you're going to want to constantly keep countdown on your target every 8 seconds. You get a bonus from it from the Pyromancer Crystal, Prion's Pyromancer Crystal, and it does some significantly more damage because of it. So the rotation goes like this. Start with your countdown macro, run that all the way through. It's designed to have enough charge so you can have both Fusillade and Fulminate cast even if you start off your battle at 0 charge. From there, you're going to go to the Fireball macro, which is your main spam again. Constantly cast that. Extinguish, which I keep on the bar here so I can watch cooldowns, is going to make the next mage's next 5 Fireball cast instant. And then you have your Cinderburst proc, which is a necessity because you're going to stop casting whatever you're doing when that procs. Cinderburst is a great charge builder, and it does actually massive amounts of damage when it crits. So we're going to give you a rundown on the rotation, showing you here. Target the boss dummy, make sure our 3 buffs are up, and we're going to start with the countdown macro. Once that's all the way through, you're going to spam that first macro here. We have 1 proc for Flame Bolt. We have a proc for Cinderburst. Still instant casting. Now we're hard casting and we have everything on cooldown, so we're going to throw Withering Flames up there, use up some charge. And Extinguish is off cooldown, so go ahead with the main spam again. The rotation's very situational. You really have to keep an eye on your cooldowns because you don't want to waste time having things hard cast if possible. The spec is all about keeping everything instant cast. And right there I kind of hit a little snag because nothing would proc. It happens. You have luck like me, it will happen. So, but that's it for the spec. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Either 91 Extreme RT will get back to you, or I will get back to you on it. Seeing as how this is the first video I'm doing for his channel with 91 Extreme RT for the Mage builds. There's talk about him putting up some cleric videos as well, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.